Grab your crochet hooks, grab your project, something to drink. Let's chat and catch up. Hello everyone, welcome to Creatively Crafty Me. I am Charlena and today is just going to be a crafty, chatty, let's catch up video. In this video today, I'm going to show y'all all my finished project. It's not that many, but I do have a couple. The projects that I finished, I want to show you the projects that I'm working on. Give you like a little update of some projects that I plan on making, as well as share with y'all some other crafty goodness that I got. I received a couple of things for Christmas and I kind of want to show y'all them because it is something that I want to work on this channel. So I figured I would show it to y'all now and then we could work on it in a later video. So firstly, I'm going to start with the projects that I finished. And one of them is this bag. I did show y'all the yarn that I purchased for this bag. In a past video, I will try to link the video somewhere. But yeah, this bag is gorgeous. I think it is so stinking cute and it came out so good. Yeah, so I made this bag for my niece. I did show the yarn that I used to make this bag in the last video. I will link that video. It was just some t-shirt yarn that I purchased from Amazon. And this is the Dusk, D-U-S-K, the Dusk bag from Loose Ends. And part of the thing that makes this bag so pretty is that you pretty much literally leave your ends loose. And I think it adds such good character to the bag. And I just added this bag charm here, this L. I thought about adding an actual like charm bracelet, like a necklace, and put a bunch of different charms on it. But when I saw this, I thought it was really cute and thought that would be a nice little touch. Like I said, I made this bag with some regular t-shirt yarn that I purchased from Amazon. And I used this hook here. This is a 15 millimeter hook. So I used this 15 millimeter hook and some t-shirt yarn that I purchased from Amazon. And I not only made this one in green, I made a second one for my daughter in pink. She already has that bag. I will include like a little clip of the bag that I made for her. I think this is such a pretty bag. And so far the pink and the green are such pretty colors. So I'm not sure if it's the bag or the colors that make this so cute, but this is absolutely stunning. I love this bag. I love this bag so much that I did buy some more t-shirt yarn. I have 2 skeins of this t-shirt yarn in this shade of blue, and I'm going to make this bag for myself. So that will be a total of 3 of these bags that I have made. And I don't know, I may make another one. This is such a pretty bag and I just love it. I just love how it came out. I love how the pink one came out. I love how this green one came out. And I'm going to make a third one with this blue yarn. So that is honestly the only projects that I finished this month that I have 100% completed were those 2 Dusk bags. It's been kind of a busy month for me. So I haven't done a whole lot of crocheting, but I have been crocheting. Trying to make sure. I think that's really all I made. Oh, the pink one though. That pink bag. I ended up making that bag 3 times before I got it right. Because this is the first one I made. And it came out stunning. And then I made a second one. I made the pink one. But I wasn't paying attention to the stitches that I was doing. And I was doing the stitches all wrong. And I made that pink bag twice in one day. So this is a project that can work up really quick. Because like I said, I didn't mess that bag up the first time. I messed it up the first time, frogged it, redid it the second time, and did the stitches wrong. So had to frog that and make it a third time. But I made it twice in one day, full bag. So it's a really quick project to work up. Yeah, so those are the only projects that I have completely finished. Another project that I have been working on though is this sweater here. This is I think it's called the Mezzo cardigan from Make and Do Crew. This is a child size cardigan. I really love how these stitches look. I love how that looks with this little pattern and design there. I still have to do the edging around the front and the neck, as well as the bottom, and finish the edging on this sleeve here. Now for this yarn here, this is just some Red Heart yarn. I can't remember what color it is right now because I don't have the actual labels, but well, I don't have the label with me, but this cardigan eats up a lot of yarn. It eats up a lot of yarn. This is 3 skeins of yarn. 3 skeins of Red Heart yarn in a 7-ounce skein. And this is how much I have left of the 3rd skein. And I don't think it's going to be enough to finish the edging, the ribbon at the bottom, and the remainder of the ribbon for this sleeve. So I am going to have to get another skein of this yarn, but I still love it. I think it's such a stunning, cute sweater. So the back has a lot of the puff stitches, and it's actually crocheted up kind of like a hexagon cardigan. So you make a hexagon cardigan and you fold it together, and then you seam it together in the back. So it is 2 separate panels. It is 2 separate panels that you seam together, but it works up very nice. It's a very nice cardigan. I really like how this is working up. Yeah, so this is a gift for one of my granddaughter's friends. She's always asking me to teach her to crochet every time I'm down there at my daughter's house. And her friend comes over, we have a little crochet lesson every single time. And she's always asking me, can I make her a sweater? So this is a sweater that I'm making for her. And yeah, I'm pretty much almost finished with it, minus the edging. But I have to get more yarn. And like I said, it's just basic Red Heart yarn. And I don't remember what color. I will include the actual color it is. But yeah, so I have this work. Like I said, this is a cardigan that I am working on for one of my granddaughter's friends. And I really love this cardigan. I am making it in the extra large child size. So I believe there's a pattern for an adult version of the sweater, but this is the pattern for the child size. I believe this is a paid for pattern, but there was at one time a crochet along going on where you was able to get the pattern or follow along with the crochet along for free. I'm not really sure. Like I said, I did purchase the pattern and I decided I was going to make the pattern in an extra large size, and I purchased the child size pattern. I did not purchase the adult pattern. So this is the project that I'm currently working on. And like I said, the next project I'm going to work on is, I do have a second skein of this, is another dusk bag for myself. Yeah, so those are the 2 projects that I have in the work. The dust bag that I absolutely love, and I would definitely make that again. And then this mezzo cardigan for my granddaughter's friend. This cardigan is a yarn eater. So if you plan on making this cardigan, make sure you have enough yarn, because I have these skeins here. It was just a regular Red Heart Super Saver yarn, size 7-ounce skein of yarn, and I've used 3 skeins of yarn in that already. And I don't think I'm gonna have enough to finish it, so I am going to purchase a 4th skein. So those are all the projects that I currently have in the works. Another project that I am going to work on is going to be a project where I'm going to use these 3 skeins of yarn. And I thought it would be really cute to make this project now. I do plan on making a blanket for my granddaughter. Now, my oldest granddaughter, when she was born, I made her a blanket with her name in it. So I crocheted motifs, DEMI, spelling out her name, and So I had like a row with her name and a row of hearts and a row with her name and a row of hearts. And I made that blanket for my granddaughter when she was a baby. I did not make a blanket with my youngest granddaughter's name in it. So when she saw my oldest granddaughter, she asked, where's hers? She wanted a blanket with her name in it. Rightfully so, it made sense that she would want that blanket. So I decided that I was going to make her one. And she always says her favorite color is red. And I figure, well, Valentine's Day is coming up and there are hearts in the blanket. So that will be a project that I'm going to work on for this Valentine's Day season. So I'm going to do it red, pink, and white, because I thought that would make a nice combination, is to maybe do the hearts in pink. Maybe do the hearts in pink. Her name in red, since red is her favorite color. And then use a white as an accent, because this was just too harsh for me. This red and pink together, just red and pink, was too harsh for me. So I decided I'm going to do it with 3 colors, and these are the colors that I am going to use to make that blanket. Okay, and as well as making that dust bag and that blanket, I already told you before I have a couple of scarves that I want to make, but I realized that I don't have the yarn to make that scarf, or I couldn't find yarn that I really like to make that scarf, so I'm going to have to buy some yarn, even though I was really trying not to buy too much yarn. But I have a lot, and I do mean a lot, of whips. Now, it seems when I'm crocheting for other people, I can get a lot done. I will complete those projects and just add on more and more projects. But whenever it comes to completing projects for myself, I very rarely get them done. So I'm going to try and finish this project here. Now, this is a sweater I started making for myself years ago, and it has literally just been living in this bag. Now, I wanted a a granny square cardigan, so I set out and made all these granny squares. It was supposed to be like a scrap yarn project. I took all the pink yarns that I had and just worked them up into granny squares. So I have several different colors of granny squares. It's probably more than 3 colors in here. I don't really know. Here go a 4th color. And I have so many. I don't know if you can see, but all of these are granny squares that are completed. Down here in the bottom is a Pound of Love yarn. And that is what I use to border my squares. So like I said, these here was just scrap pink. The pink was just a bunch of different scrap yarn I had. And I just started crocheting up granny squares, because I wanted a granny square cardigan, and made all of these squares, plus some, plus more. I have even all of these that I have not bordered. Now, do I think I'm going to need all these granny squares? I don't think I'm going to need them all. I do think that all these granny squares here is going to be enough. Let me see. And then I have the hook here that I was using. So these are the hooks that I was using to make those granny squares. These are 3.75 millimeter crochet hooks. And I was using scrap yarn, the pink scrap yarn, and then this Pound of Love. And I want to say, I don't want to take it out because I don't want to take all those squares out, but I want to say this is like the color Vintage or something like that. And I made all these squares, and I wanted to make me a sweater. And originally I had stopped because I did run out of the Pound of Love yarn. And I had gone to the store to try and purchase it, and they didn't have it. And I went twice, and they didn't have it. And I kind of think that's why this project kind of got pushed on the back burner, because it took me a while to get this yarn. And I actually, when I bought this skein, I had gone to the store to buy a different yarn. and saw that they finally had this yarn back in stock and purchased it, put it in the bag, and never really picked it up. I picked it up one other time to like decide what I'm going to do with it, like if I was actually going to finish it and then still set it down. So this is a project that I would like to get finished. I would love to make this sweater for myself. I would love to finish this sweater for myself. So that is another project that I plan on working on. So those are the projects that I would like to get done right now are, of course, finish that sweater, make the dust bag for myself, work on my granddaughter's blanket, and then take time and actually put these granny squares together and make myself a sweater. So yeah, so that's all the crochet projects that I have going on. Yeah, so that's all the crochet projects that I have going on, but other little things that I have been working on is for Christmas, I received a couple of these. These are book nooks. So they look like different little setup. They're 3D puzzles, and you put them together and they light up, and there are some that have trains and all kinds, but I received two. This is just one of them, and I received them for Christmas. I originally got two of these and sent it back. I received two of these because my son brought me one and my daughter bought one, the exact same book nook. So I sent one back and tried to get another one that was like a train, but it kept getting pushed. The delivery date kept getting pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. And I started to feel like not too secure with the purchase. So I canceled that, but I do plan on trying to get that book nook again. So I have this one. I have a thinner one, which I don't have with me right now. And then I'm going to get that third one. And this is a project that I would like for us to work on here on this channel just to see what it's like. I have been so excited and wanting these so bad. I have wanted these for a while, so I'm really happy to have it now, and I'm really excited to work on it. So I have this, and then other crafty projects that I would like to work on is here goes the skein. Is this the skein for that yarn? Yes. So that yarn for that sweater is just this Red Heart Super Saver yarn in the colorway Bright Yellow. Okay. So I do have a couple of other projects that I would like to work on. I have a couple of diamond painting, and this one is a bookshelf. And I'm really excited to work on this. When I get this completed, what I would like to do is to add the names of books that I read this year to my little book diamond painting. So we're going to see how that works. And then I also have the 2026 diamond painting calendar. And I did do January's already. I will share that in a later video. And I'm going to work on February's with y'all here as well. So, yeah, I just wanted to give y'all a quick update on what I have going on, all the projects I would love to work on, and some of the things that I would like to share with y'all here on this channel. So if you are interested in seeing any of these things, how any of my projects work up, how the book nook turns out, then do come back, hit that subscribe button, stick around to see all the things that I have going on, and I will talk to you in the next video. Okay, bye.